Whoa! Hello, everyone. See, this is the first time I drop a massive whoa, and I don't have LG to kind of he laughs the exact same way every single time I do the whoa. Like he just explodes of laughter. Like he hasn't heard it 1,000 times in his life. Because I actually drop the woes in person when we're together all the time as well. So, thanks everyone for joining. For those who don't know, I am your host today, the real Phil D, taking over for LG, who has kind of gone off the grid for 2 or 3 days. He is completely gone. Nobody knows where he went. He does this once in a while where and it's not for like, he doesn't need like a break or anything. He just likes to get wild and adventurous. He lives in a place where you can just disappear for weeks at a time. And he actually used to do that a long time ago, where he would call me and he would say, "Hey, I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks. I'm going in the deep bush hiking or whatever it is that he does with his snowboard, with all this. And I just need you to keep mom and dad calm, and let them know that it's going to be okay. I won't be reachable for that time, but I will be okay. Just as the weeks grow, they're probably going to start to worry, and you need not to worry about me. I will be okay at some point." So I'm not going to lie. When we didn't hear from him for like a month, it was just kind of weird. But that was his thing back then. Every once in a while, he goes off the grid. He is off the grid, so he's not here today. But welcome again, everyone. It is officially NFT day today, and I didn't really know what that was going to mean coming into today, but it's been kind of a grind since early this morning. And if you're not in Discords and you're not kind of tied into social media, then you kind of missed a lot. There's so much going on. There are spaces scheduled all over the place. There are drops scheduled all over the place, including a huge drop that we are here to discuss today. We're just going to give people a quick chance to get in here before we start talking about the drop and before we bring members of the team up here to discuss things and maybe answer some questions and go over what will happen for the drop. But for those who don't know, the allow list pre-sale for the Justice League drop has already started. I believe it started some 30 minutes ago. We are currently, I believe, 27 minutes away from the Justice League public drop. And I've been in the Discord all morning. I've been in the Hero Discord all morning, and people are predicting a pretty quick sellout on this one. I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying that's what people are saying. And if you're interested in that, then head on over to app.hero.gg, which is the Hero app, and you can participate in the drop from there. Now, LG, I've actually tuned into quite a few of these drops. This is the first time that I'm actually up here speaking on or let alone hosting one of these Hero drops. And I just want to say that, and I'm telling the team this before I even bring you guys in, this will be somewhat of an education for me as well. So it is NFT day today. There's a lot of people, I believe, who are possibly buying their first NFT at some point today on different platforms, including this one. So there will be maybe some stuff we need to go over for kind of newbies. I'm not a newbie in the space, but I'm somewhat of a newbie with the Hero drops. So I'll maybe have some questions for you guys that we'll drop here and there that the audience wants to know. And it might sound stupid to some of you who've been in the space for so long, but this is just what we're dealing with right now. And I think, when you say Justice League to super fans, that hits a spot. So I think we'll have a lot of new people coming in today. We'll have some questions. And, we're coming up on the year here, I think, since the first Hero drop. LG always says it was back in March. And like I was saying, I join these drops all the time just to listen and support Hero and the First Mint and to hear what everyone has to say. And the last time I was in one of these, we were actually in Portugal on a family vacation. And we had like, I don't know how LG got on the spaces and hosted the spaces, but it was actually pretty good. And we had spent the entire day on a boat out there. It was blazing hot. I was getting smashed. I don't know about him. I don't remember what he was doing. I don't remember anything from that day. But I remember him running into the villa we were staying in and locking the door, saying he's got to do his spaces. I threw myself down on a bed in another room, and I ended up listening to it. And I think I passed out somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to lie. So quite the adventure the last time we were here. But LG, again, for those who just tuned in, is not here today, and I will be hosting this spaces. So down to 24 minutes. We might as well get the party started. I'd like to bring a few people up here. I'm just going to make sure it works because Spaces today, if you're trying to get on a Spaces today and you look at the actual dashboard for Spaces, it is impossible almost to find what you're looking for due to the amount of people who are hosting Spaces today. So bear with us. We might have a few difficulties. I'm just going to post the tweet right now that we are in here doing this, and then we'll bring some people up. All right. So we've got, I believe we've got Mark and Dima up here. Are you guys there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. That's the Lisa Rena hello. She goes, hello all the time. I love that. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good, Phil. How are you?
I am doing amazing. When LG asked me if I was available today to host the Spaces, he's like, I know you're not too familiar with the hero drops. I know you've been part of one at least. He's like, are you interested in doing it? Like, you think you could? I said, oh, don't even ask me that. That's so insulting. Just tell me you want me to host the Spaces because you're not going to be there, and I will be there, man. So super excited to be here. Super excited to have you guys here. I'm trying to get Mark up here. I keep adding him, but he keeps getting booted. I'm not sure why. The other Mark. Hold on. Let's try this again.
Mark Dono's up here.
Oh, is he? Okay. So for me, it's a little bit slow. It says now Mark can speak. Okay. So we've got Mark on the hero account. Is it Dima on correct?
Yes, sir.
Dima, what's going on?
Hey.
Living the dream, right? That's what I always say. And then Mark, are you there as well?
Yeah, I'm here. How's it going, guys?
Awesome. Very cool. I'm happy you guys are here. Now, LG always has this like kind of schedule things he wants to do on these Spaces. All right. He knows I'm not going to follow it for the most part. I do my best to follow it, but I also go off the grid. But we will be doing a little icebreaker type of exercise. And these icebreakers go all the way back to when we used to do some stuff when we used to work together at a company where they loved icebreakers. Like, we used to talk to big groups of people and they love doing icebreakers. I'm sure this is where LG gets these kinds of ideas to do icebreakers. So in this case, I think Batman Day was on Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Saturday? Some people are saying it was yesterday, but was it Saturday or was it yesterday?
It was Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday was the official Batman Day on the 17th, International Batman Day.
Okay. I actually had someone DM me saying, are you sure it's NFT today? Because it also says it's pizza day. I'm like, yeah, listen, if you look at a calendar, every day's got like 10 different days assigned to it. So Batman Day on Saturday. So in honor of that, and just so we can get, our listeners kind of into the mood here today, I'm going to ask you each to do your best Batman impression. And I've got mine too. It's kind of unfair because I practiced a little bit, but I'll give mine too. I'll wait till the end, but it can be anything. It can be 2 words. It can be 5 words. It can be 10 words. If you guys can give one at a time your best Batman impression, I think we can get the party started today. And I think we'll start with Mark, number 1. I think we'll start with you.
Who's
Mark
number
Prime.
1? That's Mark Dono, right? Mark Dono's number 1. I'm gonna nose goes on this.
Oh God, you're gonna stick me going first, Mark. That's terrible.
Well, he called you number 1, so he gave you that title.
Hey, I've made myself like Hero Mark, so you can just be Mark. So
it's really hard to do, like, because I'm smiling right now because I'm laughing at how bad I'm gonna be, and it's hard to sound like a person who never smiles when you're smiling like an idiot. So here it goes. I'm Batman.
Oh, wow. That was amazing.
He stole mine.
That line is now gone. Nobody can use that line again. You got to get more creative now. That was very good, Mark. We'll call you Mark Dono. Very good. All right, Mark, I'm not going to say number 2. I actually had I coach a lot of youth sports. And when there's 2 kids on the team with the same name, some parents get so upset when I label them number 1 and number 2. They'll come up to me like, you can't do that. So I'm not going to call you number 2. I'll just say the other Mark. You're on the floor. Let's hear your best Batman impression.
Well, first of all, I feel like the other Mark is essentially basically Mark 2, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll let you need a better solution for the kids.
I'm not Mark 2. I'm Mark as well.
that works.
Where are they?
Wow. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That was really good, You were really in character there. I like that. Okay. All right. I really like that one. Well done.
I
Dima,
was
you're not
looking
getting
for my car keys.
All right. Well, thanks for saving the best for last, guys.
Dima, but you know what? I commend you for sticking around, because a lot of people, when there's a panel and you ask them to do something, they'll claim technical difficulties when they're going last or close to last, and they'll just disconnect and come back later. So kudos to you for sticking around. Let's hear your best Batman impression.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Whoa.
Okay. That was really good. All three were really good. Mine is going to be absolutely awful, but I will do my best. I'm going to try and not do like a crazy deep voice. I'll keep it just as good as can be. So here goes. Here's my best Batman. All right. Sometimes the truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their faith rewarded.
I got the chills from that. Like,
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had the advantage
And
of practicing
scene.
ahead of time. So, and yeah, that literally was the end of the Dark Knight. So, yeah, cool. Well done. Thank you for that, guys. I always appreciate when everyone's down for a little participation. Really quick, can any of the three of you name the 7 members? And it's all, I mean, if you look at Google, it's controversial, but it is 7 members of the Justice League. Can anyone name them off the top of their heads just like that?
Top of the head. You got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman with the Trinity, the Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, and
Testicles.
and Martian Manhunter. Is that 7?
That's
And-
more
and-
than
and-
7. It is, so is it 7 or is it 8? Like, what's the actual number? I don't even know. I mean, 7 is all I've ever known or been able to find. But you're right. If you look up online, there's people are adding others.
You know, I guess we'll leave it to the Twitter sphere or Discord to answer that question for us.
That works, because I don't know the answer. I'd love for somebody to send us a DM and clarify that, because I actually have no idea. But you did name the core 7 right off the top. Congratulations. Well done.
What do I win?
Well, you know what? You win probably the ability to answer my next topic or my next question, which is the Justice League drop. So, like I told you guys, so congratulations. Like I told you guys, I'm fairly new to this. I'm fairly new to the platform. I'm fairly new to how the drops work. Can we quickly go over, if someone is brand new and they're listening to this Spaces for the first time, they're hearing about Hero for the first time, and they want to participate in the Justice League drop, which goes down in 15 minutes for the public. Can someone please explain pretty much what to do? What are the first steps? What are the steps they need to take right now before the 15-minute timer expires and the drop goes public?
Mark, Dima, either you guys want to jump on that one?
Yeah, sure, of course.
What
So
do
basically,
you need to do?
yeah, what basically needs to happen? Just go to the site, register for the drop. You can use the little shop icon on the nav menu to go to the packs section. You basically just click register. When it's time to buy, the drop goes live, you'll get an email, or you can just basically hang out on the site and you'll see when it's your time to purchase. Basically, if you want to make sure you get some of those premium packs before, I think they might sell out, you'll want to make sure that you preload some balance. Just make sure there's nothing that goes wrong with that, or you don't, fat finger your credit card details or anything like that, as I do. And basically you'll be ready to go. It's pretty straightforward.
Excellent. It does sound pretty straightforward. Now, my understanding is, and we might as well talk about the drop now. Again, we always run out of time with these things. Anytime I go over these Spaces, people say, oh, how are you going to fill 30, 40 minutes? It doesn't work like that. It goes by in 2 seconds, and the drop time will be here anytime now. So maybe we can talk about what is in that. Before we talk about kind of the aesthetics of these packs, maybe we can talk about what type of packs are going live or are being sold in 15 minutes from now. Because my understanding is that this is the first time that there are 2 different packs being sold at the same time. Is that correct?
That's right.
Wow. Okay. So this is a big day here. So okay. So what are people expecting when they get in there and they join the drop? What type of packs will they be able to purchase? Let's go over the packs a little bit.
Yeah, so our heroes are going to be able to to buy either a base pack, which or a premium pack, and then the base packs are being sold for $25, and the premium are at $100 mark. And then we essentially split up these packs. So the base pack gives you a pool of 5 cards, while the premium gives you 3. However, the odds are weighted slightly more on the premium packs to pull premium mints with legendaries and hero cards, while the standard packs are weighted more towards getting more cards, but still giving you odds to be able to pull premium mints there on the epics through epic, superior, and legendary. And then you are guaranteed at least an uncommon card in the base pack, and you are guaranteed at least a superior, epic, or legendary in the premium pack.
Okay, so there you have it. Because I was hanging out in the Discord this morning. It was actually one of the more common questions is what you were guaranteed with the premium pack. And so you're saying that you are guaranteed to have a superior card or better in the premium packs, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And there are 3 cards per pack in the premiums?
Also correct. Yep.
Okay. They cost $100, and there's a total count, because that was another common question. There is a total count of 3,200 packs of the premium category. The base packs contain 5 cards, correct?
Correct.
All right,
5 cards, and then the pack count on those is 7,660.
Perfect. Okay. And when people who are buying them are checking out, do they have the option to buy one of both? Do they have to enter separate sort of queues to buy them? How does that work with 2 different packs being sold at the same time? And what are the limits on the packs as well? How many can people buy at a time?
Yeah, great questions, Phil. The allow list will let you buy 5 premium packs and 10 base packs during the allow list window, with an additional 5 packs and on the premium and 10 packs on the base packs after the public sale starts, for a total of 10 premium packs and 20 base packs. And then anybody that's just able to come in and during the public sale makes sort of the invite cutoff can buy a maximum of 10 premium and 20 base packs as well. And after 30 minutes of the public sale, we essentially remove that limit and allow our heroes to get more packs if they wanted to.
Okay. And to pay for these packs, again, I'm asking from a more of a newbie's perspective. Can we use our credit cards? Can we use if you have current balance within the platform, you obviously probably can use your balance. How does that work with the payment methods at checkout?
That's right. You can, our heroes can either use a credit card. They're able to use their existing balance, or if they're mobile, they are able to deposit money using Apple and Google.
Very cool. Very, very
accessible. And I think one thing, sorry to jump in, Phil, but I think one thing that we missed there was you asked a question about whether you'd have to purchase each type of pack separately, and that is the case. So if you want to get a premium pack, you got to go to the premium pack section of the pack store. If you want to get a base pack, you go to the base pack section.
Perfect. Okay, so it's not you can't at checkout say I want this many of the premium and this many of the of just the base packs, right? It has to be separately bought in different in different. I guess. Do you guys use a queue system? I don't remember. I was part of one drop, but I don't remember how it works. I'm in so many drops that I can't remember. Is it a queue system, or is it just hit the button when it goes live?
Yeah, we've kind of got our own unique flavor of a queue system where we've got it's basically an invite system. So you register for the drop, and then basically we control the flow of purchase invites. So basically, after you get an invite, you can purchase it anytime. So you don't have to like do it within 10 minutes or anything like that. But that's kind of our way that we control the flow without kind of forcing people to wait in a queue for hours or sometimes in previous drops like days.
Previous drop days. We're not going to get started on that. I've been in drops that lasted days, and I don't usually let it go when it lasts days. Honestly, I've been in drops that have gone 3 days, so I know how that's like. That's actually a really cool system, though. I like that, and yeah, I'm excited to jump into this. I do love, your old classic Royal Rumble of clicking buttons nonstop and, getting errors and fighting the masses for this type of stuff. Now, I wanted to ask you guys again, we're going to get to these packs in just a quick second because I do want to talk about what's in them. Another common question that came up a lot in the Discord and that we're getting a lot of messages for right now is in the event that packs don't sell out, what happens to packs? I know they've sold out a lot in the past, some faster than others, but what happens to packs if they, for whatever reason, end up not selling out? Is there a plan with the packs?
Yeah, there's definitely a plan with the packs. We have our traditional ceremony that's conducted 7 days after the packs are released. So any of that supply, we would intend to burn.
Awesome, very cool. Just so you guys know, the listening public, the heroes, are messaging me nonstop, telling me that the Justice League has 7 members. They don't know where people are getting more members of the Justice. I told you it's a sensitive thing. I looked it up earlier. There's like a raging debate online about this. But we're being told here that it's actually 7. So I think you guys had it right the first time. Now let's talk about what's in these packs. Tell us a little bit, and I don't know who wants to take the baton on this one. But tell us a little bit about the artwork and the concept for this latest digital set. I've seen a preview of them; they look really cool, but I just want to know what's behind the artwork and the concept.
Yeah, I'll take this one. So, I mean, behind the concept, the Justice League consists of the world's greatest superheroes, right? First debuted back in December of 1959 in The Brave and the Bold number 28. And ever since then, this special team-up events with Justice League members have been the stuff of comic book legend, pitting them up against some of the strongest heroes and most fearsome supervillains. So, that's really the root of our drop. We wanted to celebrate that history and the massive moments that have been within these combats over history. So I want to celebrate how special it is when the group comes together and realizes that they're stronger as one unit than they are apart. So yeah, we're looking forward to banding together with our team of heroes to score some sweet pulls on these packs.
Nice, really cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Then as far as kind of the artwork and construction, of the deck, what you'll see is exactly, kind of where I just described from. So your legendary and epic tiers really feature the core members of the Justice League. No, it's up for debate and a healthy debate on which ones get legendary status, which ones get epic status. They'll all have their time to shine eventually. And I think superiors you see in that tier, a range of historic comic book covers from there and moments. The uncommon tier sees a lot of allies and partners of the Justice League throughout history. And then the common tier shows some of those supervillains that they've done battle against. So
now I'm going to refer to you as the other Mark. You said something really, really interesting there, is that, people get not upset, but people always question what you deem as legendary, right? Because I believe all 7 or whatever amount it is of Justice League characters all have their own fan bases, right? Which can obviously create that kind of that kind of chaos. Which I've been reading the Discord all morning. It's been, I'm telling you right now, it's really, really active earlier. I jumped in there like I go in there every day, and I definitely belong. But I threw some questions out there and kind of got a feel for the fan bases. I asked people what their holy grail would be from this drop, and I got so many different answers. Right? There's definitely different fan bases out there. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys something else as well. We're 5 minutes away from the drop now. Everyone get ready. Have your best clicking methods and your best, I guess your superstitions or whatever it is you do before pack drops. Start firing up those engines and getting ready for the job. I did want to ask you guys about the leaderboard competition, and then if there will be one for this drop. And if no, when can we expect that to kind of drop? And will there be a snapshot with a date and a time? And also, what will the rewards be? Always a very popular question.
Yeah, sure. I'll take this one. As far as the snapshot date, I think we're going to leave that a little open-ended. There's a little bit of a discussion earlier in the Discord, like you mentioned, regarding having multiple things live to allow people to trade between sets. So I think we want to get some feedback on that before setting too hard of a date. Knowing that we have Chapter 1 snapshot that just occurred, but then Chapter 2 on the horizon and the events pack to be further distributed. So it's always fun to see, not only trading amongst sets, but against types of collections. I think with digital and hybrid, people going between one or the other, and getting a chance to collect both forms of collections. What are the rewards? So I think your post that's tagged in here or shared shows those reward cards. So there's the Batman mythic reward card, and then the Superman mythic reward card. Yours actually just shows the leaderboard reward, but we posted it a little bit earlier on Twitter. Let me just pull it up just for reference.
Okay, yeah. Let me go look for that. Maybe that's not the correct one, but
yeah, you'll see there's a Batman leaderboard reward, so that'll be for the top 150 on the leaderboard, and then there's a Justice League Trinity that features Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. The Superman card earlier is actually the hero card that I mentioned. So we have the Justice League Trinity piece as the completion reward, which would be for up to 250 people with the increased mint size for legendaries.
Very cool. Yeah, that Superman looks incredible. I saw it earlier and I wanted to bring it up. I think I put up the wrong tweet at first, but yeah, no, very cool. And just really quick, Mark, maybe how do the leaderboards work for someone who's really new to this? What does it mean? What does leaderboard mean? What do you have to do to be on a leaderboard, or what do you have to do to be at the top of the leaderboard?
Well, to be on the leaderboard, yeah, go for it, Mark.
Yeah, sorry. So the leaderboards are basically determined by the cards you have in your collection, and basically for each drop, there's a leaderboard that's created. So every single card has a unique mint number, which tells you the order in which it was minted, and also its tier. So basically, the higher the tier, the higher the trophy score you get, and the lower mint number, the higher the trophy score you get. So you want to go for basically the lowest mint number with the best card to get the most score.
Cool. I love a competition, and people usually love competition. So that's really cool. Okay, 2 minutes away from the drop, everybody. Again, get your trigger fingers ready to go. This is going down in less than 2 minutes now. If you do end up scoring packs, we want to see your cards. We want to see them. Tag us on Twitter. Tag us on any social media you can. Go in the Hero Discord and post your best pulls. We want to see what you got. And if you could use the hashtag unlock the multiverse or the multiverse, which I'm not going to spell that out for you guys. That'll take a minute by itself. But if you could use that hashtag, that would be great. We would love to see what you guys got. If you guys want to send us a DM to the First Mint account, even to the Hero account, I'm not even sure if people have access to that. But send us DMs. We love getting them. We love seeing what you got and showing the whole world what pulls you got. I'm just want to know, guys, before we hit the actual 3:00 p.m. Eastern timeline here, is there any additional information on, say, things like digital to physical updates, maybe the next hybrid drop, things like that? Is there anything else you guys can tell us before we hit drop time here?
Yeah, sure. I can take this one. So for digital to physical, still an area we're very excited for, but again, in the early investigative phases on that, as we discussed in our last stages on September 6th, I believe. So stay tuned. We'll have more updates as we make progress. We've been focused on delivering this drop and Chapter 2 and working with the production teams and facilities to figure out the digital physical world. So stay tuned. More will come in the future. And regarding next drops, we want to we'll have updates in the coming weeks. Know some stuff has already gotten out there from a few retailers who've started their internal pre-order processes. But we're really excited for this drop and really just want to celebrate with everyone here and all the heroes who joined us on the Justice League drop. So More will come in the future on that, but for this week, we're gonna celebrate and unlock the multiverse, as you said, Phil. So yeah, look forward to joining you all on Twitter and in Discord. You know, if you haven't joined us in Discord on a drop day, the Hero Feed channel is a ton of fun to watch and root for everyone's polls. So hop on over to our Discord. Server name is Hero. Pretty easy to find. And yeah, look forward to celebrating everybody's polls together.
And what's really exciting about the Discord, I find, is that you can pick your superhero or villain to kind of tag into your Discord name, and I find that super cool. Like, you can see my profile picture. I put it up just for the occasion. I love the Joker. I was so happy you were able to pick the Joker in the Discord and put it up as kind of your, and anywhere you post in the Discord, you have the little Joker tag there beside your name. And I love that kind of stuff. I love when you have the ability to identify as you wish within Discord and all that. I find that very cool, aside from your username. The drop is live now, and I'm getting messages here left and right. Packs are moving. This is great. This is awesome. Good luck to everybody in the drop.
Looks like we got a hero poll already.
Just pulled a mythic too. That's amazing.
Wow. How are you guys seeing this data on your end, or did somebody tag on social media?
King Cricks on Discord shouting out the hero poll.
That was quick.
Minute 1. I'm like too nervous to open mine right now. I don't know what I want to do.
I saw a lot of people say, they're like, okay, I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 and then I'm gonna see what's in there, and then I'll just dive right back in. And others are like, well, if you do that, you might not have the ability to dive back in and do too much of that. So some people, everybody's got a different strategy. I find it pretty exciting to see how people plan these things. But we're live for sure. And like the guys were saying, head over to the Discord, share what you got in the drop, share it on social media. We all want to see what you got. I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff out there. Unless there's anything else, guys, I think we can wrap it up there. It was another exciting afternoon. I know LG always comes up with kind of these like weird taglines at the end when he ends the spaces. I think every time you guys have had a drop on a Thursday, he calls it Baby Friday. So I had to. Do you guys remember that? I think he said that a few times, right?
Yes, I remember the Baby Friday. Yeah,
I had never heard that in my life when he said that. And I'm like, what? I don't know where he came up with that. So I had to come up with something with Tuesday. So it's not Taco Tuesday. That's too that's too cliche. I think everyone says Taco Tuesday. So I looked up Tuesday and any kind of witty words we could use for Tuesday. And all I could find is that Tuesday is actually a Latin word named the Roman god of war, Mars. That's all I found. And I also found that the planet Uranus was discovered on a Tuesday. So anyone out there, good luck on the drop. And we're going to wish you a very good day that they discovered Uranus, whatever that means. I don't know. I couldn't find anything else. I'm sorry. Guys, did you have anything else to throw in before we wrap up here?
I'm just glad you didn't go with Baby Hump Day, because I think that could be misconstrued.
Oh, there was worse than Baby Hump Day. There was actually, I'm not going to say what it was. It's not appropriate right now. But if we were on after hours here, maybe. But yeah, there was definitely a word referring to Hump Day, and I'm not going to use it. So I went with the Uranus and the Roman god of war, Mars, which is what Tuesday means.
Hard to top that.
All right. So on that note, we're going to end this. Happy NFT day to everybody. I'm wishing you all the best in whatever it is that happens the rest of the day. Good luck to all you heroes. We want to see what you pulled. Again, please tag us on social media and please use the hashtag. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Phil.
Thanks, everybody.
See y'all. Bye.